All right, here we go. It has come down to this. The final part of God of War Ragnarok. I can't thank you enough for all the likes and support on each video. Throughout the series, I was actually thinking, like, this might be the longest game I've ever covered. And I think it would have been. One game I forgot about. Now, I don't know. There might be other series that I've done that I don't remember off the top of my head. But the one that I know stood out the most was Grand Theft Auto 5 back in 2013. And I didn't realize at Days Gone it took me 75 videos. But I also did, like, everything in that game. That's for the main story, too. I did other stuff afterwards. But, yeah, that was, like, the main story plus side stuff throughout it. This could have been, like, at least in the 80s or 90s, if I had to guess, if I had done every side thing initially. That's what I'm thinking, at least. But, anyways, love you all. Best audience ever. Thanks so much for being a part of an amazing journey. This game was excellent. And hope you enjoy the ending. All right, let's go ahead and get this. All right, so it's like a blast went off, and Atreus got hit by something, and Kratos was kind of rushing him to get help.
How did we all get here? Sorry. I should really find my father.
Hold on, where are we at right now?
She's still out there. Not for long. Freya spoke about it earlier.
Mom, stop it. I'm fine.
Hush. Thrud,
Loki!
I'm so glad you're both alive. You have no idea, and I'm sorry. Thor. He tried, you know? I'm sorry I couldn't do more. Nothing will fix what you're feeling. But I hope there's some comfort in knowing Odin's gone.
There absolutely is.
Loki, it was an honor to fight alongside a giant. Know that.
Will you stay here in Midgard?
For a bit? Then I've got something I need to find.
I'm working with Hildisvini to get the rest of the Asgardians to Vanaheim. To help rebuild.
Then I hope it can be a fresh start for them. And you. Oh, and Thrud. I hope you find what you're looking for. Good luck.
See ya, Loki.
Take care.
I didn't expect to see them so soon, you know, after everything. So I want to see something really quick. So, on the map, I wonder if we can come back here. Like to this specific spot. Probably not. This feels like the very end of the game, so we'll see.
Huh. Lugan made it out. Good for him.
This has been one of the best games I've ever played.
And if you could get this wood over to Brana's tent...
Gilder?
Loki! Hey! Glad to see the head injury didn't make you forget me. Did you have a head injury? Everything was a blur. Maybe that was someone else. Anyway, man, I'm really glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too. Looks like you're keeping busy.
I'm just happy to help folks. We're on track to have bedrolls for everyone, and your friend's wolves have been helping out with hunting. We should have plenty to feed everyone.
No shit.
No shit? And hey, thank you for everything. We wouldn't even be here without you and your friends.
Yeah, of course. I just wish we could have gotten more people out.
Loki, you did good.
Thanks, Skilder. Take care, okay?
Hey, you know me.
Saying his goodbyes to everybody.
That snow might be melting, but it's still gonna be pretty cold in this place.
Oh, there he is. And one for the kid, too. Skull!
Here, here.
Skull. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. And Freya's sacrifice.
It's true.
Well, we were just swapping our own Freyr fables.
Right. So where was I? Oh. When we met, I was expecting this warrior, this master planner, a born leader. The legend came before the man. But the man himself was very different. He won me over, though. He was just so damn kind.
I think it helped that he was handsome.
This is true. And incredibly charming.
All right, stop. Y'all are gonna make me start crying all over again.
Sorry. Gotta go find my father.
Be safe, you.
Kind of just absorbing this ending right now. Here we go.
I'm pleased to see you awake.
Freya,
It was his choice. I couldn't take that from him.
you saved us all. I'll never forget that.
The family I thought I had was taken from me piece by piece. But there's comfort in the family I've chosen. Your mother was right, you know. You grew into that bow after all. You are a formidable warrior, but even more than that, you have a good heart. Nothing you've endured has changed that. I'm so proud of the man you've become, Atreus.
Thank you. For everything. I should find my father.
You should.
Atreus! Oh, you gave us quite a scare there.
Glad to see you too, Mimir. Listen. I want to thank you.
Oh, what else did you expect from the smartest man alive?
It's not just because you're smart. You listened to me. Mentored me. And, well, you're basically another dad to me.
Lad.
No. I need you to hear it. I appreciate you so much.
Huh? I love you too, little brother.
See you, Mimir.
It's good to see you about, Atreus.
You too, Hildisvini.
I mean, who else is left besides Kratos?
And it's nice down here, huh?
Oh no, it's her.
No loud noises. We're okay. You did so good today, boy. I'm so proud of you. Maybe later, we can find some treats.
Okay. My turn.
Who's that, huh? Yeah, we know him.
Maybe one of these days I'll surprise you.
Huh? You already have.
You were in good hands. Thank you for saving us.
I decided it would be better if I wrote the ending myself. You haven't told your father yet, have you?
Told him about what?
Come on. Giant visions? I already saw it. I get it.
Every part of me is telling me this is what I have to do. I just don't know how to say it.
Come with me. I've got something I want to show you. Both of you.
I do not wish to intrude.
This is for you too.
Atreus, I am glad you are well.
I'm glad you are too. So, what was the end of the story?
What?
Before Ragnarok. You promised to finish it if I fell asleep.
When death arrived, he asked why the old man had called for him. Seeing death before him caused the old man to reconsider his request. After a moment, He asks that Death help him lift the logs onto his back, so that he may continue on his journey.
He wasn't ready to die.
He wished to keep living.
There's a lot of smoke out there.
Seems when Asgard fell, pieces of it landed all over the realms. There might still be some Einherjar near them, but that's not what I brought you here to see.
Mother? My shrine in Jotunheim. She destroyed it. She didn't want us to know our fate.
We forged our own path because of her.
She went against her own people. Our people. To protect you. They don't all open. I'm sorry.
Father, I need to talk to you about something. There are other giants out there, and I've got to find them. I think I know where to look, but they're my responsibility. I need to do this alone. I don't want to do it alone, but I need to. It's hard to explain.
Does it frighten you?
Yeah.
That is why you must do it.
Like you taught me. Yeah.
We survived today because of your choices. Who to trust. Who to call friend. Son. You are ready.
Remember our promise.
Loki will go. Atreus. Atreus remains.
Take care of everyone.
What did you see in there, brother?
A path. One I had never imagined.
And what now?
There is much to do. Much to rebuild. Would you join me?
Aye.
We'll see to it. Together.
Is that it? No credits or anything? Hold on. Let me just double check. Oh, it's not over yet. We keep going forward. Hold on. Man, what an ending. Oh, this is the credits. Well, this will be my chance to talk. Unless the characters talk a lot, I'll just kind of let this play out. But I'm assuming there would be some really awesome music right now. But I'll tell you right now, my overall favorite thing after all of it was not only him telling Atreus bye, but him seeing himself on the thing at the end. That was really awesome. Because you see those, like, for so long now. The Odin fight was really good. The fact that they trapped him in, like, the little marble thing. It was kind of different. But I also worry, like, if he's in there, is there a chance he could get out later? I don't know how that works, but all I know is, had I known that it was going to be like Freya being at my side after the game ended, I would have done all the other side stuff before with Atreus to kind of experience it with him, you know, since he's the son, you know. I don't know.
Freya, we should probably talk about Gná.
We don't need to talk about her. We just need to find her.
But Odin chose her as his new Valkyrie queen. A Vanir goddess, your friend.
Gná pledged loyalty to Asgard long ago, and our friendship ended soon after.
What happened?
I made a choice. One she couldn't accept. Kratos. She hates me. She will be a problem for us. Better we find her than she finds us.
What a really great game. I don't know what they do after this. I mean, like, the Kratos story can continue, but...
And another one for the big boy himself. Skull!
Skull.
Very nice. It's kind of bittersweet because it's been an awesome series, and I'm going to keep exploring it. I just kind of wish I had had Atreus with me a little longer, you know? Maybe he sticks around at the end of the game and you could switch between them, and then after you're done with all the side stuff, maybe then you can switch them in and out. But it's like, I don't know. It's whatever. They have the exact same kind of style, but we won't ever have his combat again. I just realized that. His combat was really fun. Man, the Thor fight was awesome. The fact that you fight him twice kind of makes up for the fact that it was so short. The second time you fight him at the end. It was kind of funny because you're outside of Kratos' cabin in the first fight with him in my part 2. And then you fight him outside the other cabin. Whatever it's called.
Together, obviously.
Take care, Kratos.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And we'll bring all the supplies we can, although it won't be much.
Don't worry about it. Anyone who's able can head out for extra supplies. Aesir and Vanir.
Together.
It's kind of cool that they did the credits like this. I wasn't expecting it to be like this. Now, I have heard... Hold on. Should I go in here? I wanted to say I have heard that if you do all the side stuff in the game, I don't know if it's all the side quests or if it's like finding 100% of everything, which I plan on doing. that there's another ending you can get that maybe is like the true ending. I don't know.
General, Lady Freya, Mimir. My lady.
Shield maidens.
Blessed Thor, have you found the traitor Gná yet, dear Freya?
Not yet. Soon.
All right, now we're going back out here. This is going to probably end the path or whatever. Here we go. All right, Ragnarok is over, but much remains for Kratos, Freya, and Mimir. Explore the surviving realms to discover the remnants of Asgard. The Crucible. Oh, yes. Seek out the Berserker souls. We already fought one of those early on in the game. Not complete. Man, I can't speak for some reason. This ending got me kind of messed up a little. I almost cried, I'm not gonna lie. I thought Kratos was gonna, like, he kind of got emotional when he saw himself on the thing. Like the little painting and all that. Complete favors for your friends and allies. Adventure challenge. Realms at War completed. So that's the end of the game. Let's see what this
Where
says.
to first?
We could take care of any lingering business in the realms.
Or investigate those pieces of Asgard?
Either way, we're with you, brother.
Favors, the last remnants of Asgard started. Those are all the different favors. Let me go ahead and check everything. So is... with her, do we get extra armor? That's what we have currently equipped, which I'm fine with that. The fact she already has it on, I'm fine. That's like... I would have equipped it anyways. Accessories. Skills, though. Let's go ahead and upgrade whatever we possibly can. We can actually get this one, which I think I could have done this earlier. Always go for damage. What I always do. With her stuff now... So here's what's crazy. I had so much XP for Atreus, and I can't use any of it. I'm just going to get everything. Everything I possibly can. All right, we got 2 of the 3 columns done. Yeah, so this is kind of what I'll be doing from now on. I'm going to essentially be going to each area, getting 100%. Well, this one's already 100% for some reason. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to try to get everything done in the game. Because I really want to see what the... Yeah, I want to find all the Berserkers. I want to try to get... if there is a secret ending like I've heard.
Be a get-together to honor Brok's memory at Rab's Tavern in Svartalfheim. I'd like to go.
All right, I want to check something really quick. So I'm going to do this live. Here's how long it took me. And this is when I finished. This is the date right now. So I'm not sure when you're seeing this video. The way I kind of did stuff was... you could kind of see my saves, how long I played each time. Well, granted, the saves are all jacked up, but... you can see it was like a 2-hour session there to there. This one was about a 2-hour session from, 24:58 to 26:47. This one was all like today. I did from 26:47 to 29:26. So that was kind of how I did it. I recorded about 2 to 3 hour increments. Then I would edit that. That'd be 5 or 6 videos. And then I would just, I'd space those out 2 or 3 a day if I could. And that was it. So I beat the game November 27th, 2022. That is just... that's crazy. I just wonder, like... what would I do now? What would be like the play? Maybe get everything done here first. Oh, there's a Berserker right there. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Here's what I would like to say. If this last video does well... the entire series has done great, by the way. I'm not sure how many part numbers it's going to be. I'm not sure if it'll be... over 70 or below it. I'm not really sure because I haven't edited the last like 3 hours yet. But when I do that, we'll see how it goes. If you're not burned out by then, I will definitely do 100%. I did the same thing earlier this year with Elden Ring. I did bonus videos. I went and kind of got everything done. I just feel like what I could do is like show different. I could like stay in this area for a while, get everything done. Then I would move on to the next area, so on and so forth. Get all the Berserkers, get... pretty much anything I haven't found yet. What I like most about this game's exploration is it has a checklist for you. So you kind of know, like, what to find. Berserker Gravestone 01. I could, like, do this next, you know? So, anyways, that's it. I'm actually going to go to the main menu because I just worry they're going to keep talking. And I'll kind of give my actual thoughts on everything. So, the overall vibe of the game was really well done. It was a lot longer than the first game, which I'm glad because they had an engine that was already in place where the game ran great. Combat was phenomenal. Everything about it was just, like, really top-notch. The fact that they didn't change much of that, they just expanded upon it, that was a plus. The story itself was a really well-done story. One of the better narrative experiences I've ever had. Like, I've played a lot of games over the years. The one I think early in the series, I compared it to The Last of Us Part 2, where you play as Ellie and you play as Abby. You kind of back and forth. Granted, you went back and forth initially, and then you just play as Ellie for a long time, then Abby for a long time. Then I think you're back to playing Ellie at the end or something. I can't remember how it all went, but this one, it's like you're back between... you have Atreus and Kratos back and forth over and over. You got two sets of characters. You know, you had, like, Abby and her group of friends. You had Ellie and her group of friends. You had Joel and his group. Well, it was kind of just Tommy at that point, I guess. But, you know, I felt like the overall thing with this game was kind of letting... It's like a father-son type thing, and that's why in the very beginning I announced I was having a son. It's going to be crazy. I don't know. Here's what I didn't also say. I didn't get a chance to say this in the very beginning of part 1, but fun fact, when I was... Man. Before my daughter was born, when we're at the hospital and everything, the game I was playing on my channel was Resident Evil 3 Remake. And it was like towards the end of the series, one part... I'm editing it. I'm not a dad. The next part I am. It was crazy, you know? And you can even see it. Maybe you can hear it in my voice. I don't know. But the fact that it's all there on the video is just cool. Fun fact, my son's due around the time of the Resident Evil 4 remake, which is kind of odd how that worked out, I guess. Kind of a nice coincidence. But, all right, God of War Ragnarok, I think it's the best game of the year. I seriously do. I loved Elden Ring to death. One thing I'll say about Elden Ring, story-wise, it's a lot of lore you have to kind of go explore to find out. The world itself was amazing, but they're two different types of games. I think from a narrative experience, I think this is just, like, top tier. I don't think anybody's going to top this for a long time. I don't even know, like, obviously God of War is a big thing for Sony, and I just wonder, like, they're going to want to keep making this, but the last one came out in... Okay, think about this. The last game came out in 2018. That was 4 years ago. And it was like, actually like 4.5 years ago if you think about it, because I think it came out early on in the year. Well, are we going to get another God of War on PS5, or is it going to be like a PS6 type thing? I don't know. Because technically the PS5 is about 2 years old now, which is kind of, it's crazy to even think that, you know? But as far as a narrative experience, it's one of the best games I ever played. I think the only thing close to it was The Last of Us Part 2. Ghost of Tsushima was great. Trying to think of what else. Days Gone was also a long game. This one I think was longer than all of those. Trying to think of all the Sony exclusives I've played. Detroit Become Human was another one. The Spider-Man games. Like I said early on, the other comparison was Spider-Man Miles Morales compared to Spider-Man. It's funny because it's the flip-flop. It's... When you play Spider-Man, it was like... You play as Peter Parker, obviously. So it's a completely different game, but the game played the exact same. Just different mechanics for Miles Morales and everything. The combat's a little different. But the story was both really good for both of them. Well, in Miles Morales, everything was covered in snow. And it was a sequel, but it was also like twice as short, maybe like a third of the other Spider-Man game. But that one, when you played it, it's like some of the same areas, and it's not covered in snow. It's like daytime and all that. So, and nighttime as well. But it's like... It flip-flopped those. Like, this is a lot longer than the first game. But I also... One thing I did miss... I know it's like part of the story because the snow thing at the end of the first game, you kind of expected this one to be very snow-heavy, you know, because of the big winter and all that. But I just wonder, like... Part of me was hoping that there would be a way to have... like, the Midgard area back to what it was in the first game. Because I really liked the coloring in the first game. Like, it was very, like, the bright colors popped a lot. You're in the water instead of on a sled. You know, it just, I don't know. the vibe of the first one was a little different from this one, but this one's also great. I think it's a nice setting as well. And there's also areas in the game you can go to. There was that one section where I freed the monster. Oh, it was a monster. The island creature is what it was called. I freed that. Now, that section reminded me of the original Midgard a lot. So I'll definitely be going back there doing some other stuff that I possibly missed. The area where Freya's brother's camp was, that was also a nice, colorful area. But I don't know if there's any I haven't seen. I know we haven't done, like, the Crucible stuff yet, so we'll see how that goes, which I already kind of know what that looks like. But I don't know. Overall vibe of the game, excellent. I just thought that the story was really well done. It was longer than I expected, but it was also worth it. It had some nice twists and turns at the end. Well, not near the end. You had that whole, like, Tyr becoming Odin. What I hate him become, he was Odin the whole time, which I'm still not sure how that actually worked. I'll have to research. I'm sure somebody's made, like, a lore video on it, but I just felt like that twist surprised me. I really hated to see that happen to Brok. I didn't even look to see if, because I had a feeling she was going to take over Brok's spot as, like, the blacksmith and all that, but I don't know. Maybe if they make another game, will, you know, the other guy come back? I don't know. But I just feel like that's kind of set in stone. A lot of stuff changed. You also had Freya's brother sacrifice himself at the very end. Like, a lot of stuff took place, man. That was, like I said, a lot of moving parts for a big story, which made sense. The conclusion was very well done. And I just think that, I don't know how you kind of make a sequel to this, because this was like the big ending, you know? Kratos is kind of like left where, I mean, what else do you do after this? I don't even think you can do much other than just have another adventure with him and Freya, maybe. Like a new type of thing shows up. I don't know. But anyways, that's it. I love the game. I'm going to keep playing it. If this last video does well, I don't want to spam you. Like, if we're already like 70 plus videos in, I don't want to be like, here's like 5 a day or something, you know. I want to just kind of like take it easy. 1 here and there, maybe 2 here and there, and just kind of see how each one does. Kind of go part to part. And yeah, this has been an amazing game. I'm so thankful it came out during a time when there was not a lot of other games dropping, because everything came out in like October and September. When November hit, I was like, all right, well, God of War is pretty much it, you know, so we're just going to stick to this. But anyways, feel like I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching. It's been an awesome series, and it's all because of you. The fact that you joined me this many videos really means a lot to me, and I'll catch you on the flip side. If we do more God of War, definitely expect 100% is what I'm going to go for. Whether or not I record all of it, we'll kind of see. I'll just see how these last several videos do. But love you all, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Thank you so much for watching.